Oh my gosh. What? Yeah, you can record it if you wish for. Strange. Yes, hello everyone. Just a few seconds. We're going to wait for others to join. Mhm. Get a cup of coffee or tea. Mm. There's always a chance for Chanda. Mm. All right. Okay, so I suggest we all begin. So I wish you all a happy Sunday afternoon. It's a late night for us here. But in any case, good evening, everyone. So I'm Stephen Beard, founder of AG. Today I would like to discuss an interesting topic with you, family. So if you were given $1 million and were allowed to take it back in about 15 years later, what would you do? This question may seem straightforward, but it actually um, entails profound reflections. So please take a, give me your answers. All right, I'll repeat the questions. Um, if you were given $1 million today and were allowed to take it back in 15 years, what would you do? Hmm. Mostly investing, I see. Hmm. Right. So yes, so most of our family members would like to invest it and to make it grow larger. Hmm. Invest in BG, well, good. What about apartment or gold, precious metals, funds, bonds, stock market anyway? Bitcoin it is, yes. Oh, fine answers. Let's see. I can't read all of them, unfortunately, but yeah, right. All right. I'm not going to give you an answer just for me and for you, just to take a look at how we appreciate the funds we actually have, right? But later on, I'll open up this answer for you. So basically, in this hypothetical scenario, your first instinct might be to invest, of course, just judging from the chat, to the real estate, Bitcoin, gold, or stocks, assets that are performing well in today's market, right? But have you ever considered whether you could actually do that if you could go back 15 years? But first, let's take a look at real estate, right? 15 years ago, many people had a vague understanding of real estate investment, although the market experienced rapid growth in the following years. It wasn't as mature as it is today, right? And let's take another look at Bitcoin. So the concept of Bitcoin was almost unknown and uncertain 15 years ago, and many of them not have even heard its name. They didn't realize what it is. what is it, Bitcoin, right? So basically, even when given the chance to invest, many would feel fear due to its novelty and risk. So opting to observe rather than take action. Yeah, so like we're going to take a look today and we'll see what comes up tomorrow. So gold is another investment option. But for the past few decades, gold has been regarded as a safe haven asset. However, 15 years ago, right after the financial crisis, many people hadn't reached a peak enthusiasm of gold, and many saw little return on its future value, right? So next is the stock market. So despite its allure, many people are concerned about the volatility and uncertainty of the stock market when it comes to investing, right? So many prefer to seek security rather than take risks. Right? We all know that. That's pretty normal. So the core issue here lies in the limitations of understanding, right? Because if we know something better, then we're not afraid to go straight forward, right? Just like in a dark room, for example, just a simple example. When it's dark, you hesitate to take a first step. But when you have a light and you understand the geography of this room, so it's not a problem for you to go forward. So it's not just a lack of funds. More importantly, it's a lack of comprehensive understanding of investment risks and opportunities. Even when individuals do have money, many tend to forego investment opportunities due to fear or the unknown, right? So when we say, if I could go back 15 years, I would make different choice. Um, we're actually assuming a condition that we possess the knowledge and experience accumulated over those 15 years, basically. So this kind of future insight and judgment was lacking at that time, right? So even remember Bitcoin. Basically, not so many people bought them, but some did. You see, they took a bit of risk, although it wasn't that expensive at that time. But this is the situation right now. So, and also, I would like to prompt everyone to consider a question. It's another one. Are you in some way repeating what you were 15 years ago? When faced with future investment opportunities, do you feel hesitant and uncertain, choosing to sit on the sidelines rather than take a chance? Mhm. Well, of course, this opportunity and risk supposed to be reasonable because you can't invest your last money and you have no food for tomorrow, right? We're talking about some small advantages, small risks. Hmm. Calculation, that's right. You see, my friends, there is always a risk in everything. Even you can't be sure, even sometimes even about your family members. Yes, but without it, if we are not going to strive forward, it's going to be difficult for us to survive, especially in nowadays world. So, indeed, the market environment is constantly changing, and investment decisions need to keep pace with these shifts. So we must learn to seek opportunities within these changes rather than choosing inaction out of fear of failure, so or uncertainty. So in fact, our decision-making ability determines whether we can seize opportunities. If you can, like today, master investment knowledge and understand market trends, you will be able to face potential opportunity with great composure and decisiveness, of course. So, in the upcoming team building market. BG Group will strive to expand our team market by opening more offices around the globe, demonstrating our confidence and determination for the future. So this is basically our serious plans for the next few years. So the next decade presents an incredible opportunity. Every moment of hesitation or failure to explore is a lost chance. I hope everyone can draw inspiration from today's discussion and motivate themselves to venture into uncharted territory. Yes. So our mindset shapes our landscapes. And our landscape determines our wealth. Only by boldly taking that first step can we seize the initiative in future investments and embrace a brighter tomorrow. Even take a look at these voyages to the West before they opened America. I know the Vikings opened America first, but they also went to Greenland, Iceland, and Canada before Columbus, right? So, but they took a chance, right, and see what comes of it. The world was shaping into another form. Also, I would like to say the question now is also I have a question. Are you ready to embrace such change today? If we also focus on the previous history, including 15 years ago and 1498 year, when America was discovered, all these people from the history, they took a chance and yeah, yes. Well, I see that everybody's positive about it, answer. That's great. Yeah. Of course, we always supposed to be aware of some risks and be cautious, right? But there's no such thing where you can be sure of. For example, you have a water today in your tank, but tomorrow you probably won't due to some circumstances. So say nothing is forever, and we have a short life actually. We don't live for about 10,000 years ago. Yeah, in this case, we can just sit and relax. But unfortunately, life is short, and we have to take advantage of the chances to make a brighter future for us, our family members, spouses, and everything. Right. So let's join hands and seize the opportunities that come with this wave of transformation, adapting to the moment, and creating a wonderful future together, right? Of course, with BG. So every era's trend and economic dividends represent a process of wealth distribution. So in this information, explosive internet age, right? Wealth is no longer merely a compensation of hard work. Rather, it is a reward for one's understanding and perception. So recognizing opportunities and making choices are far more important than mere effort, right? So yeah, like I told you, maybe I told you not, this meeting today should be short, but in any case, we've been through a lot together, and I sincerely appreciate your trust and support along the way. So recently, we've all felt the changes in the market, and things are definitely looking up. As long as everyone can stay calm and focused, and I believe each of your communities will carve out their own place in the upcoming market. So for today's meeting, it's over. I understand it's Sunday for you, my friends, today, and you have lots of things to do before Monday, just like me, for example, sleep a little bit before that. I know you can't. So am I sometimes. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for your time, and I will not distract you from your deals right now. So, all right, I'll see you next time, next Sunday, in the same place, same time. All right. So, God bless you and have a wonderful Sunday. See you next time.